It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Y nos vamos.
Nos vamos.
Welcome. Wow. Look at that.
Cozy, right? I feel
Welcome
like
to the Brooklyn Cafe. Last show of the year for the cafe. Actually, it's not.
tonight.
Because tonight on the radio at 6:30 to 8:30, we're going to have two hours worth of what we're going to be doing today. That'll be the official last show.
Okay. Oh, look, we match. It's not hard to match you. Black or white, it is. It was not the plan. I actually thought it was going to be cold out today, and I put on a long skirt and a sweater thinking it was cold, and I came in here, and it's not cold. But it's lovely.
You know what we forgot?
What?
The grapes you wanted to hand out to everybody.
There's grapes
There's
there.
not
There's
enough.
just not 12 enough, so we'll have to go out and get some extra grapes.
It's sacrilegious if you do 12 enough.
But I don't think you can do it on early. You have to do it on New Year's.
Well, we are...
I'm glad Louise is here, because otherwise we got the
You'd be
boys
outnumbered.
and me, and I would totally be out now. I think we got to lighten up the beast, Josh.
I got to tell you something. What the hell was that? Is that your phone?
That could be.
Your phone was
The
on.
kid, the crew, they're doing all kinds of fun stuff.
So the boys are in town. We got the music man in town. We got
Thank you.
we got Louise. You know where from? Louise. Watch out. And we got the magic man over there, who is going to. We're going to reveal a secret that we can't tell anybody. But the magic man over here.
They're all telling us no.
The magic man over here. I'm not going to say.
Whack-a-mole.
I'm not going to say who. Gio was having a ball with that yesterday. I'm not going to say who, but there was actually a piece of art that man put together when we were at the other studio, which was amazing. And you sold that huge piece of art, right?
I sold the print.
Talk to you, man. You sold the print.
I sold the print of it. I still have the original.
You know what I said to Freddie yesterday? I said, I bet Jay has the original or a copy of the original of the giant Abbey Road. And he went, he sold it. And I go, no, he sold. It's like the original. He sold a copy, but the
You know,
artist has
you
the
can't
original.
keep a secret.
Why? It's Abbey Road.
Yeah, and who doesn't know who Abbey Road is?
And what about it?
It's
I
a
wasn't
recording
gonna say-
studio in England.
I wasn't going to say what it was.
Why? You've said it all.
I didn't
We
say
have to
nothing.
wait for it to come to fruition.
It's going to come. And it's funny because what did you tell me? Lifelong dream. My brother too. I don't know if you guys are involved with that kind of lifelong dream.
You know, I had this conversation with myself in my head today. I was telling you about it because only I could understand the Oh, you might understand the conversations in my head, Rich. But and Louise might also.
I think I might.
That's
I don't
one of-
understand the conversations in his head.
No, you don't want to go in there.
I can't even understand your English, much less his.
You know, I said to you, like, why are we actually here on this earth? Are we
Oh,
here
here
to
we
be
go.
annoyed and stand in line and aggravate people? Are we actually here to live in purpose and grace and gratitude and have a bigger calling? And I feel like people don't understand, and I don't know, why do you think you are on this earth?
To drink.
I should ask Rich. Rich is like looking
Well-
like a suntan lotion commercial over there.
I know, right? Am I? Oh no.
I don't even know if you're on camera.
There you
So
go.
I guess that depends on whether you're an annoyer or an annoyee.
What are
If
you?
you're an annoyer, your purpose can be anything that you want. If you're an annoyee, oh well.
What
Suck
are
it
you?
up, Buttercup.
Are you an annoyer or an annoyee?
Yes.
Yes. Yes to both.
We got the boys in
Wait
the
a
house.
minute. What signifies annoyer, annoyee? What's the difference?
We should ask our wordsmith over here, Frank.
What's the difference between an annoyer and an annoyee?
Yeah.
It's bank account.
The bank
A
account.
bank account.
He's a low bank account is a annoyeur.
Oh, so you
The high
have
bank
money.
account is a annoyee. Or is the other way around?
No, it's the other way
Other way
around.
around.
The annoyer is the one that does the annoying.
So when
Yeah.
you have money, you're allowed to be annoying.
And there you go.
Are you
And this is-
comfortable?
And this is Friday at the cafe.
Oh, he definitely is that one.
Annoyee?
I didn't
Annoyer.
say. You see, I didn't say it.
He's just said that one.
He said that one.
I feel like people are just not in gratitude these days. And here we are in 2023. We're wrapping it up.
What are
We've
you
got a
talking
beautiful
about? Look at-
fireplace
what
behind
did
us.
you
And look
get-
at who we've got
Okay,
surrounded
Can
by.
you leave that personality in the parking lot? Look around.
send
There's
it back
nothing
to
but
Publix.
gratitude here.
I know. Aren't we
Even
lucky?
Johnny Silent Melnick is here. Do you know how special it is to have Johnny Silent Melnick here? Yeah. I mean, he turns his phone on and he plays in all these beautiful places. And I've asked him to take the phone and put it more so we can see him.
He did that for Christmas, I think. I saw him.
He keeps
Put
the
his phone
same
out.
angle.
What's that?
We got to get the camera here, not here.
Oh, okay. Well, you're right.
Because I can't hear you sing. I hear the piano play. I can't hear you sing.
Oh. Okay.
He's a man of few words, apparently.
That's right, Johnny Silent Melnick.
How are we going to do a show with you, Johnny,
Apparently, yes.
on radio? We're going to need you to talk.
Oh, no, believe
You have
me,
to say more
I'm
than
ready
one
to go.
word.
Yeah.
I think he needs more champagne.
Anyway, wishing you all a very happy New Year.
Happy New Year to
Let's
you
break
as well.
right into it, man. Let's break right into it. Turn the page. 2024 coming up. Looking
believe
forward
it?
to tremendous things.
It should be a lucky year if you're into numerology.
Yeah.
23 was just preparation.
2024, right? We're on all the angel numbers coming up. I'm asking Mr. Angel over here. We should.
2024, that's the number 8. That's supposed to be better.
We're moving in
Number
a
7.
in a positive direction.
I hope so.
Do you know that Sunday
Coin a
is
phrase.
1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
What? Now what? What?
I know. Your brain is
Wait,
already.
what are we
Look at him.
doing?
His brain is
What's
so
1, 2,
confused.
3, what?
Sunday is
1,
12,
2,
20.
12.
12, 23,
The date.
23. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
12.
12, 31,
31,
12,
23.
31, 23.
Well, I got to tell you, I thought New Year's was Monday, so I'm all off. So I said to Dawn, no, we're not coming in Tuesday. Monday's New Year's. I need a day to recuperate from my hangover.
And I'm
She
thinking you
says
need
it's
2
Sunday.
days.
I went, Sunday?
That's kind of cool though. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you think about Sunday's date.
Do you get mixed up in all that number stuff?
100%. Me? Yeah. I get mixed up a lot in my brain, which is why we do so
Well,
well
that's a
here.
different. That's a different.
But how cool is it? We've got the boys, we've got Johnny, we've got our longtime
Well,
friend
there's
Jay
the
Harmon,
gratefulness.
and Louise joining us.
And
Louise
Louise
never
is the
gets
wild
to
card.
come with us.
Louise
I'm the wild card.
is the
okay.
wild card. Silent
take
is
it.
go.
I'll take that.
Silent usually shows up. He comes in. You don't know when he leaves. He doesn't say goodbye. He just walks out the door. He does a lot of that silent stuff. And you got the boys, which I'm gonna tell you something. And you got the artistes, and then Louise is the wild card.
Right?
Wild
take
card
that.
Louise.
Louise has had a year. So, Louise, I'm grateful for you that
Thank you.
you've held on. And so we lost a good friend this year, and it was
Yeah.
Louise's soulmate, if you know their story, and not easy. But
Yeah.
here you are, and you're still here, and you're getting ready for 2024. And Lynn is always in my head
I
saying,
know.
"Find a better way. It's going to be okay. You can
As a
do
matter,
this."
as a matter of fact, the coffee's brewing. When the coffee comes out, what I would like to do on this show is there are people that we work with that are no longer with us. Lynn being one. I like to make a little small toast, not the big toast. When Lynn's name is mentioned, just to keep them in our thoughts. And I was talking to Louise about bringing back the editor's desk in a different version, though. It'll never be the same the way Lynn and her did it, but I have a different idea, different ideology with it, to add a little bit more than just authors. A little bit more, maybe film work, maybe music work, maybe Mr. Comedian, definitely some artwork, just to add it up. And then I wanted to do something on Friday nights, the entertainment channel, you know, Cafe After Hours, and bring in all the players little by little, except for him over there, because he has to go to the Hard Rock and be security.
Yeah, you got a good job over there.
Oh, I love it.
Tell us what you do
What's
there.
your gig?
I basically work security at the Hard Rock. It's a pretty easy job for the most part, but there are times where we have to deal with people
that are
you
overserved.
know, yeah, they might have a little
What,
bit to
drunk?
drink, and they might get a little belligerent.
And what do? You beat them up?
No.
No?
No.
What do you
I-
do? You escort them out nicely when
Yeah,
they're
we
punching you in the
escort them out
head?
nicely, and I mean, look, we've got Seminole Police Department there. They're all over the place. So, I mean, if something really happens, they're there. But for the most part, there are really no issues at the events. It's a great venue.
It's a great venue.
So what do
It
you do?
really
You get to
is.
see the concerts and everything?
Well, I mean, it depends on where I'm working. I have to be more focused on, what's going on, not on the stage.
You had him at Focused.
But yeah, I have to be focused. But I mean, we
Him focused?
we get to hear. I mean, you still hear the music in the background when different bands are playing. I know Rod Stewart's going to be coming in.
Oh, I love Rod
in
Stewart.
But do you
February.
get to meet any of these people?
Occasionally, you might. It depends on what your function is. But yeah, sometimes you get to meet some of them. But
If you have a jacket that says security on it, I want you to get me one.
yeah, no, I can't do that.
And we gonna meet Ross Stewart. He says, "Security, how you doing, Ross?"
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, my friend. I no can do that for you.
He does the,
No.
the Cuban connection.
He was telling me a story about one of the gigs he was at, and their phones, all the patrons' phones have to be put in a locked bag. So can you imagine 7,000 seats, 7,000 individual phones?
What patrons? What are you talking about?
Patrons, people that come to watch the show.
They take your phone?
No, they put it in a locked
Yeah,
bag.
and then they give it back to you.
What do you mean they put it in a locked bag?
Yeah, because there's no recording allowed.
And where is this locked bag?
They give it back to you.
How do they know it's my phone?
They give it to you. You put your phone in the bag, and then they
And you
hand
get
it
it
right
back.
back to you. You bring it in with you.
But when you leave, you have to get the bag unlocked.
Yeah,
Oh, they tie up your phone? Oh.
yeah.
How'd that
Yeah.
hole happen in
And
my
you know
bag?
what? I get it.
Is that
the
it, Josh?
artists the artists want to protect
Wow.
their content. I get it. Like they might have something that's going to be coming out, and they might give a little preview of it at a live concert, but they don't want it out all over the internet yet because there's going to be a release, or something like that. So
I totally get it. I just
yeah.
can't understand what the lines must be like to lock the
no,
phone and unlock
yeah,
the phone.
the lines are a little crazy.
That's a huge venue.
Yeah, I'm usually working crowd control for those things. And
Why you hand out the bag?
no, I don't hand out the bag. I just kind of keep everybody, I keep everything organized. A couple of us will do crowd control. And a lot of times I'll go up and down the line. If you're staying at the hotel, just take your phone and just put it up in your room. If you have any kind of recording device, just bring it up, leave it in your room, and then come
That's
on down, and
amazing.
they don't have to wait in line for the bag. They can just,
So let me get this right. Only my phone. If I have,
Well,
if
okay,
I have,
but there are a lot of things that can actually record.
well, I could put a GoPro in my hat. So I'm supposed to take that out and give it to you, right?
Yeah, you can't bring it in. You can't bring it in. But you've got
GoPro.
Apple Watches can record. They got the Google glasses.
Yeah, what do you do with that?
They can record. Those things have to be put in the bag. If it doesn't fit in the bag, you have to go put it in your car or put it in your room or something.
Wow.
Can you imagine Google glasses? Are those glasses Google?
Yeah, because they're a little thicker than like Ray-Bans, but they can record.
So sunglasses not permitted into the concert either?
Well, if your glasses can record, no, it's not. It's
Johnny.
gotta be put in a bag.
Mr. Silent, you wouldn't be able to walk in
This
with that.
conversation is hysterical to me.
You wouldn't be able to
because-
do that.
Because you've got artists who are on a large stage, protecting everything they do, and people like myself, independent musicians, begging
Oh, but it's
for people to record.
Right.
It's generally comedians that do it. Rarely is it musicians.
Okay. well,
Generally,
yeah. But
comedians-
it's all the same. It's all the same kind of thing.
They don't want their material out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I
Yeah, I
get
was
it.
at the John
They
Legend
don't want their
concert.
material
Everyone
out.
was reporting.
I'm dying for my
Yeah.
material to be out.
Right? I know.
Yeah. Some artists don't care. You know, they're like, oh no, they can video, they can take pictures, they can record, they can do whatever they want. And then there are others that are very strict about it. So you know, it runs the gamut.
It's
And-
not just the artist. It's a corporate thing, is it not?
no,
behind
it's determined by the artist.
Yeah. Well.
You know,
we
it's
go by
hilarious.
what the artist
It's
wants.
hilarious. You can't remember a joke because you can never use it. Right? Because it's plagiarism, I guess.
But that's that gig that you're working, I guess, the next 5 days or 4 days. I can't believe what a long gig it is. Everyone wants to go see him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
They do.
Who's there?
Who's showing?
Who's-
Dave Chappelle is
Oh.
in. Is in
Dave Chappelle's there,
Yeah.
what, this weekend?
Yeah. Well, he was originally going to have 4 performances, and they all sold out, and they added one. So he's got 5 sold-out performances. No, the guy's hysterical.
Oh yeah.
The guy is absolutely hysterical.
I mean, isn't he a comedian?
No filter.
Yes,
yeah.
he's a comedian.
Yeah, no filter. No filter. But you know what? That's what comedy is all about. And it's like people nowadays have forgotten how to laugh at themselves and how to laugh at their circumstances. And you know, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna get triggered by every little joke that's ever said,
Oh, that's Chappelle?
yeah, I feel
Yeah, he's-
sorry for you.
He's hilarious.
Josh, you want to go? Of course he is.
It's
I
his
think.
favorite. Yeah.
I
Can
think
we
everyone
get-
their age
Can
is
we
their
get
favorite.
media passes for this?
You know what? By the time I could find out how to get a media pass for that, he'll be
This
gone.
security guy, I don't know about this guy. You
He's
know?
just security. He's got a great gig there. He's got a nice deal.
Well, somebody,
Yeah.
there's got to be media there. Oh, media can't do anything there either.
No recording. Absolutely not.
Media, do they allow a pencil?
Oh, that was a good joke. Let me write that down.
Don't
You
do
know what's so
it.
funny?
Don't do it.
He's so old school that he still likes a little book and to write things down in. You guys
That's
do
old
that? Look,
school?
and
I do
everyone's-
that too.
Everyone's shaking their
Yes.
Wait a minute, that's old school?
I do
Right.
that.
And
pencil
Johnny-
and
I
paper?
tell you the truth. When I'm learning a song, I write the lyrics out.
Of course you
Yes.
do.
I don't just listen to the song and try to, you know, it helps me. The importance
Visualize
of it
the
becomes bigger because
music.
I'm writing it
Of
down.
course.
So, you know, if I was doing like a theme party for all of you, including Jay, I would give out colored pencils as party favors now.
I'm giving out pencils and
Yay.
paper for Christmas this year.
Right?
would give out
party
colored-
favors.
I would give out colored erasers.
Why? To erase? Exactly.
Just
And
to
there
keep
you
the
go.
I don't
just to keep
understand.
the child theme, I would color on your walls.
But why is that so old school? Paper and pencil?
Paper and pencil. I bet none of our crew in there, all 2 of them.
I gave them all paper and pencil to keep track of their expenses.
Josh
for
does
their
do that.
taxes. Yeah, well, it's smart.
he does
No,
do
an
that.
old school would be a gray slate.
A what?
Gray slate,
You
a
know what a gray
chalkboard?
slate is? Remember a gray slate?
What is that?
I might have read about them in my history book.
A chalkboard.
No idea.
Remember
what
the
that
abacus where you just slide the beads over? You could use that too.
First of all, I didn't even know that
Abraham
thing-
Lincoln had one of those.
I didn't even know an abacus that was the word for the Chinese calculator. Because when I was growing up, it was a Chinese calculator. I never learned that other word.
Really?
Yeah. So every time you use it, I'm like, what the hell is
What's
she
an
talking
abacus?
about? Yeah. So what are you talking about?
A gray slate?
It was a kid toy. That was it was a
Etch a
it was on-
sketch.
almost like an etch a sketch. It was a kid toy that had a square pad that was gray and was a piece of plastic on it. And you,
Oh,
they
yeah,
gave
so
you-
you lift it
You
up.
wrote it on there, and then you
I
lifted it
know.
up, and it was gone.
Erase
You
it.
wrote
It was
on
like
there.
wax, and then it had a piece of
Yeah.
plastic
I had
on
one
it.
of those.
Oh, I wore them out.
I had one of those. Yeah, you're
That's
We used
it.
to,
I
we
saw a
used to
video
call,
about
we
those
used to
ones.
call that secretary pads.
When you would lift it up,
Yeah, and secretary
it
pads.
came with a little red
My-
plastic
my
pointer.
Parents, yes, my parents were used to ask them for Christmas secretary
That
pads.
went out with the
They knew
slide rule.
exactly what that was.
That's hilarious. All right, let's take a commercial break. We're going old school
That has
here
a
today.
name? What do you call
A
it?
gray slate.
Gray
Gray
slate.
slate.
Is that the real name?
I think that's the name you made up. Is it?
No, it's called a gray slate.
Oh, okay. I
You
had
see
one.
how much education you get on this show?
You get educated every day.
My brain's.
Educated.
I see that. You're like, what?
I have such a freaking migraine from all these words.
I see that. You're rubbing your.
Are you getting this down, Mr. Silent, for a song? A throwback song.
Silent Night.
He's writing it down on paper.
He's writing it down.
More to come.
Give
We're
him
going
a
to
badge
take
for
a
his
commercial
phone.
break. Please check us out and follow us all over social media. LinkedIn,
Oh.
now we live stream.
Yes.
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. More to come.
200 people followed us yesterday.
And Grace Lates.
And Grace Lates. 200 people followed us yesterday on LinkedIn. Don't know
Cool.
why.
You never know. More to come. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection, with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs, a sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device, a 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it, and your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This a world. Hit it, baby. Come on. Woo! Friday night and the lights are low, looking out to the place to go, where to play the rock music, getting in the swing, you're gonna look for the king. Come on up here. Anybody can be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in a good place.
Woo!
And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, all the 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat of a tambourine, oh yeah. And you can dance, you can dance, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Woo! Your riches, so you turn them on. Keep them burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in a mood for dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, all the 17. Woo! Dancing queen, feel the beat of the tambourine, oh yeah. And you can dance, you can jam, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Woo! Digging the dancing queen. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Oh, mamma mia! I love you.
And with that, the 2023 season comes to an end. Good night.
Wow.
And that's our crew getting jiggy with it.
Hey,
That's cute.
you're cute.
Why?
Getting jiggy with it.
Isn't
you
that
made
a
me
thing?
laugh. It's a thing. He said getting jiggy with it, yeah.
Did you just say getting jiggy with it?
What, that's not allowed? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's funny when you come out of your shell. Happy New Year 2024. All right, what's everyone doing for New Year's? Anyone got, I know Johnny's working a gig.
Well, it's not work. I'm playing for a group of people who are celebrating, and that's okay by me.
That's awesome.
You know,
Where are you playing, Johnny?
be up in Jupiter, a house party. Actually, a house
Or
party.
in a person's house?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. They're high. They have a piano and they want somebody to play
Do you
it.
do that a lot?
I do it. Yeah, I mean, house parties.
Very cool.
Yeah, they're pretty. They've all been fun because the people all know each other. It's not like going into a club. The people are all comfortable with each other. I'm the outsider, and I just have to worm my way into their hearts.
How big is this party?
I understand it's only be 30, 35 people.
It's a lot of people. Do you do that thing with Twister where you make them do Twister where you play and then you stop?
Not.
You know what
not
I'm
that
talking
I-
about, right?
Not that I recall.
You
No.
mean musical chairs?
No, this
No,
is
no.
Colored
Now-
plastic.
Well, I know it- yeah, I know. I've
Is that what
never
you're
heard
looking
it
to
played
do,
with a
Freddie?
Piano.
So what happens
What?
is
Never heard of that?
it's the
Twister
twist.
with a
You never
piano?
played it?
Twister, sure. It's got
I
the
know
color.
that.
Oh, we should bring that in for New
Oh,
Year's
that's
next
why
week.
No, but you got to understand how it's
That's why I
played.
said
You play with a
musical
shot?
chairs?
No, what happens is you play this Twister game, and the last one to put your hand on the red dot has to take off a piece of clothing. You never played this?
Not like that.
I haven't heard of that
That's a whole
That's
new
right,
twist.
sure
That's
it
a
is.
whole new
It's
twist.
Pun intended.
Back in the day, we used to call
I could probably
it. We used
do
to
that
call
one.
it naked twister. You never played it? Come on,
Jay, ever play Naked Twister?
naked twister.
Josh, ever play it? Strip poker. Maybe Chelsea, that'll be your 4th date.
Oh! Hold up your glass.
Squared.
Okay.
We got
Hold
you.
up your glass.
There it is. That's the
Chelsea's
gray slate.
4th date.
You see that gray slate?
Yeah.
Josh.
No.
Josh, put it back up. There you go.
Oh my God, I had one.
We totally
There it is,
remember
Grace
those.
Slate, Magic slate.
The secretary pad.
Oh, that was fun.
Magic slate.
What's the cost of it now?
$4,447. It's a collector's
God.
item.
That used to be like a Christmas gift. Can you imagine giving your kids or grandkids that
Oh
now
my
for
God.
Christmas?
My mother gave me that, and I thanked her a million times because I got something. It was either that or a battery for a toy I didn't have.
Now it's called Snapchat, right? You take something and then it disappears, right? It's like
Actually, it doesn't really disappear.
right. It's the new. That's the upgraded version.
No, stuff on Snap, you know, and I talked to a couple of my acting students about this one time. You know, I told them, you got to be careful what you put on social media.
Right.
Because when you put it out on the internet, it's there forever. And this one girl goes, well, you know, when you send something out Snapchat, it disappears. I said, no, it
Right.
doesn't disappear. The extension of the file simply changes to something that Snapchat doesn't recognize, so it doesn't show the picture. But if you extract the file and restore the extension, bam, you've got it, and now you can put it everywhere.
Wow, spoken like a dad.
Yes.
That was
so
such
true.
a dad thing, right? Right, moms be like, yes, let's do it, have fun. And dad's like, no, and here's the reason why you can't do that. I feel like dads like to pop the bubble, the balloon.
No,
We did that
Dad's
today with
keeping the kids
Chelsea Squared.
safe.
First of all,
It's our job.
Dad's job is to pop the bubble.
we're not going to talk about that. It's not to pop the bubble, it's to be safe. The
Yes.
second thing is we have to welcome Michelle, because you didn't even welcome Michelle, to the boys, Silent Night, Wild Card, and the artist. It's like that song, you got to remember all the pieces. Everybody say hello to Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle's the host of The New View.
Thank you for the welcome.
Afua is watching, and she says, Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, great. Merry
No,
Christmas.
you have somebody else on. You have Mita?
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to get a Christmas hello from Sweden.
Oh,
or
very
Switzerland.
cool. That's fine. It starts with an S. You don't know.
Starts with an S. If you drink enough, everything starts with an
Was
S.
she ever on The View with Michelle?
Michelle, was she ever on The View? Yes.
Who? Which person?
No, she was not. She was here. Her husband's a famous football player. But we'll let
Oh.
her. Was she on with us?
Dre?
No, let's bring her over. Let's see.
Bring her over.
No, we had Dre. She was on the show.
Ah, look who it is.
How are you?
I am amazing. How are you all doing?
Turn your phone sideways.
Sideways. Okay.
There you go.
Uh-huh. You were gonna laugh. You thought it was locked.
Okay.
So did I.
Over there.
How are you?
I am amazing. How are you all doing?
What time is it there? Midnight?
No, it's almost 7 p.m. right now.
Where are you?
I am in Stockholm, Sweden.
Wow.
Nice.
Sweden.
On vacation or working? What are you up
Her
to?
family's there.
My family's here. Yeah, so I'm visiting my parents. I spent my teenage years growing up here, so I have a lot of friends and family here still.
And do you ski?
I have not skied since I lived in Russia when I was a very little girl, and I have not gotten to ski since then.
Can you imagine?
Do you ski?
Do we
Yes,
Do you guys ski?
I ski from the living room to the bedroom. You should watch me. I do a one-handed stand.
But you
baby.
grew up in Russia and Sweden, but you must ski.
Yeah, so I was born in Russia, and then like when USSR fell, we fled from Russia to Sweden when I was 10 years old. And then I lived in Sweden during my teenage years, and I just had such a strong calling towards the United States. So the moment I became 21, I was like, US.
Very cool. And do they celebrate Christmas there in Sweden?
We celebrate Christmas here, but the Christmas in Sweden is celebrated on the 24th. So it's on Christmas Eve, actually, is when Christmas is celebrated here.
Gotcha. And there's there's a new year there as well?
There's a new year here as well. And I actually thought of you two because there is a really cool Swedish tradition. You know, it's called fika, F-I-K-A. And it's part of the Swedish culture. It's something that everybody does every day. It's literally bringing your tea or coffee, a couple of snacks like gingerbread cookies. This is some Swedish gingerbread cookies. And you sit down with your friends and family for like 5 minutes and just relax and talk. And this is incorporated into every Swedish work. Like fika is a must. Like you do it in the morning, you do it during the day, you do it in the afternoon. So whether you're at work, you're gonna fika. Whether you're not at work, you're gonna find your time to fika. So I thought of you two because I think that's something there. You know,
We should do a fika.
Happy fika. 'cause
always do a fika.
Happy fika, because we do this all day long.
See that? We can maybe find a fika branch.
Except we do it with booze, because we're Puerto Rican and everything in between.
Oh, look, we fought 5 cameras now. How you like that? I love that. Very
Fika.
cool.
Merry, you know what? Everybody take a drink. Happy fika.
Merry fika to you.
Merry fika. Fika fika. Even you, Mr. Silent. Merry fika.
A hot tub.
Well, so what have you been up to?
Swedish.
Oh.
We need a hot tub.
Sauna.
Hot tub.
A hot tub.
Here, we literally just been my family said I have a lot of Syrian relatives here. So my dad is from Syria. So a lot of my relatives fled from Syria during the war. So now all of them are here. So we had a Swedish/Russian/Syrian Christmas here.
Wow.
That
That's
was
a lot
fun.
of slashes.
And then, yeah, a lot of slashes. And other
Well,
than
there's a
that, I
stretch,
just been
Sweden to
relaxing,
Syria.
working.
How long you there for?
Till January 10th.
Then you're back to Miami?
Back to Miami, back to working with Tinkerbell. You remember Tinkerbell? She
Yes,
was on your show.
of course. Yes.
Yeah, so back to working with her. We're doing an event at Perez Art Museum with the nonprofit on January 13th, where we're going to take all of the children we work with who have one parent in prison or two to Perez Art Museum. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, hopefully we get to see you soon. You'll come up and visit us. Or we'll go down to the art museum or something.
Or you bring the kids up. I got a museum here. Sort of.
I know. I mean, I think they would love your place. It's just the transportation is where it becomes tricky because we have about 80 children. So trying to get them all together.
80 children. Well, we had to cut it up in 5 groups of 20.
And they all go in limos.
They go in limos.
Yeah, remember? That's what she said. Mm-hmm.
They go in limos.
Only limos. They only
Oh,
travel
bring
in
'em up.
limos.
Why not? We'll have a party bus.
Imagine how many limos you need. 10 limos.
That's a lot of limos.
Yeah, that's a lot of limos. But you know what? We're trying to figure it out now. So I would love to create something like that where we can do smaller groups because they would love your creative space. The art, you two, and then just all the cameras. All of them want to be YouTubers, by the way. So
We could do something. We could do King's Day, which ends on the 6th, but
She's not back in town yet.
So we had 7 more.
On the
Puerto Ricans can add
He always
anyway.
figures it out.
We had 1, 7, 11. We think is normal.
There you go.
We would love to have you back, and I'd love to start working on the concept of that show for you and all new ideas we've got for 2024.
yay! I would love that too. I am ready. I'm feeling the energy of 2023, like release and like just
Thank
stepping
goodness.
into something new right now.
I think that this is the year of new. It's time to take a next step, good, better, and different, and don't be afraid
No
to
bad.
do it.
It's just time to go.
Good, better, and different doesn't matter because there's always the fear. Just put the fear to the side and do it. Get it done. I think it's time.
Fika.
And Fika.
And you can't go wrong with Fika.
I think we should call your segment Fika.
I would love that. I think that's so appropriate because that's like literally all we do with friends, with family. We're like, you want to go fika? Come on, let's go fika.
I'll be there.
Let's Fika. We can
Tell
do
your
it.
parents we're going to call it Let's Fika. That'll be the name of the show.
Let's Fika on Fridays.
Let's Fika on Friday.
Oh my.
That could be.
I love
We're
that.
bringing We're bringing some Swedish meatballs and
That's why I get paid
Swedish
big bucks here.
masseuse.
Or you can hang out at IKEA.
Well, I would.
Let's fika at IKEA.
Frank, I was thinking of that.
Oh, Frank.
Oh,
I love you so
Frank is gonna fika
I
at
was thinking
IKEA.
more like Swedish chocolate. Okay, I brought with me some chocolate.
Oh,
This says,
Ooh.
you know, this says "hug on you" by the way, in Swedish.
It says
Kram
what?
på dig.
It says what?
Kram på dig.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Hug on you.
Hug on you. It's a hug. She's sending you a chocolate hug.
I want a chocolate shower.
Nice.
Hug on me.
I'm
Just
afraid.
On
saying.
you.
I mean, they get the good
So I
stuff.
have lots. I brought with me so many chocolates because, like, Sweden is all, you know, the Swedish chocolate is so famous all over the world. So I literally brought with me different variations just to show you, and then I'll bring it with me to Miami.
How in the world
Mocha.
do you? How do you stay so? How do you stay so thin with so much chocolate?
So in Sweden, there is a thing called Saturday candy. So because, you know, there is so many sweets, there is a concept that you can eat sweets on Saturdays. So on Saturdays, you'll see big like family outings to the stores where all the kids are choosing candy because that's the day to eat chocolate. That's the day to eat candy. So you kind of minimize it to one day a week
One day a
instead
week.
of doing it every day. Mm-hmm.
We should take the best of all cultures and bring it together. Wouldn't
Fika.
that be
I love
kind of
that.
cool? Fika,
Chocolate
Saturday
Saturday.
candy. There's so many fun things you
Yeah.
can do.
It's funny because in the Puerto Rican culture, the only day you don't eat chocolate is Saturday. That's the day you drink, and then 6 days a week you eat chocolate. And he'll tell you because he knows. Is that true?
Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah.
Well, we would love to see you in person. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you for so much for staying in touch.
Thank you. I love, you know, I love the energy of you two, the show, everything that I was through, like in your space. For me, it was a very spiritual experience on a lot of levels. And I would love to continue staying in touch and creating something in 2024. Let's speak.
Let's Fika. Let's do it. I love it.
That'll be the
Be
name of
safe,
the show.
honey.
Let's Fika.
Exactly. Oh, what a good idea.
You think of a lot of good
Wow.
stuff. Tell your parents. Donya's always looking for, you give her, here, have another. Yeah, give another. Let's Fika some more. How's that? Let's Fika some more.
Can I get a little fika time? I just have a quick question for her.
Yes.
Yeah. So you said that you work with all these kids, and what's the connection with the kids and art?
All right. So, okay. So part of the healing journey, right? So when a family goes through something big as trauma, right? Parental incarceration. What happens is that the child becomes, there's so many effects of it. All of them are negative, right? The child starts becoming lonely, maybe ashamed. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of guilt involved. There's a lot of loneliness. So what we do is we come in as an extended family. Essentially, that's what our organization does. And literally start helping the child and the caregiver that is remaining, right, to start healing. And we start doing that through art and through a lot of our leadership activities. All of them, actually, not a lot of them, all of them include art because we believe art heals, whether it's through music, whether it's through painting, whether it's through dancing. We know that art heals. There's numerous studies on that. So that's part of every leadership activity. So we meet twice a month and we literally give our children so much love. Just let them know how amazing and wonderful they are and how much we believe in them. And what happens is that we become truly this family that the child carries for the rest of their life because this is a lifelong program. Like the children never leave us. And none of the children that we work with go into prison, see the inside of a cell. And that is very big because statistically, almost 80%, there's an 80% risk of a child going into prison the moment their parent is incarcerated.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no,
Yes,
that's
so that's
art,
what we do. So we do.
Yeah, and art
And
is
art heals.
It does. It's very therapeutic. It really is, and all the different forms of art, whether it's
Exactly.
painting, song, dance, acting, writing, whatever. That's. I would love to talk to you a little bit more about that when you get back.
I would love to know more what you do because even when I just heard a little bit of acting, your acting students, and something that a lot of our children aspire to be too, is actors. Like, they're just such creative geniuses, and
Oh, they are.
creativity just coming out. So we want to be able to channel that, right, and just help them identify what it is they're passionate about and help them on that journey. So I would love to connect with you.
Oh, absolutely. Our people will talk to your people. We'll get everything squared away. You know what I mean?
Let's Fika with Media Joy.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
And Media, we can even do this remotely. So if you're in Miami, you don't want to come up on Fridays or whatever day we choose to do it, we can do it just like this.
Oh, that sounds amazing too, because you know what? I have a couple of Swedish friends that I can start bringing in for the Fika for the first time. They're Swedes in Miami.
It would be like the new
They can even
View,
join.
Let's Fika.
Let's Fika.
What a great idea,
What
Dawn.
a great idea, Freddie. Or
Let's
you in
Fika.
and we set you up around the table. New mugs and everything.
New mugs.
Put snowflakes for
With
Sweden.
snowflakes. And Tinkerbell.
Fika
Don't
mugs.
forget Tinkerbell.
Well, she happens to have a homemade.
She works with Tinkerbell. Wait till you meet her. All 4 foot of
How's
her.
Paula doing?
Tinker- She's doing actually really good. We are in the process of expanding, so that is also, just amazing to be part of. Because ideally, we would love to have this organization in every state, right? Just in U.S. alone, there's 2.4 million children right now that are going through the trauma of parental incarceration. So what is happening right now in Miami is that we are expanding, we're creating processes so we can duplicate what we have done here for 26 years in other markets. So Tinkerbell is busy.
Tinkerbell, all 4 feet of her.
Waving her magic
And
wand.
she has wings and everything. You got to meet this chick.
She
Unbelievable.
does. Oh, wait, I have the best news ever because you have met her. So in March, we're actually going to make it official, but it's going to be now, instead of Silent Victims of Crime, it's going to be Tinkerbell's Kids instead.
I love that.
I love that.
Do it on the 19th of March. That's my birthday.
Okay,
Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
going to let her know.
Wait a minute. Dawn's just the
And maybe we can even do it on your show, like officially make, we're doing this today.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Or maybe we'll create the Children's Television Network and have your kids do it.
Nice.
That,
Dawn,
they are like, they love everything that has to do with TV, technology. So, let's talk because I would love that. We do a lot of, you met my partner, Wesley. He does a lot of interviews with them because they're all so active on social media. And like I said, a lot of them want to be YouTubers or, some form of creative profession. So I would love to create some form of TV with the children, like Tinkerbell's Kids TV or something like that.
I love that.
How's Wesley doing?
Tinkerbell
Good?
TV.
He's awesome. Yes, he's back in Miami because he was supposed to go to Ghana, and now they moved the trip to February. They're doing something with NFL where they are bringing NFL veterans to Ghana and expanding the American football in Africa.
Wow.
So he's part
Yeah.
of that initiative.
That's the new thing. We got fortunate this year to be able to do the commercials on Comcast for Monday Night Football. And this has been some ride this year, the way this whole NFL thing has worked out. But we got to catch up when you get back because you got to go to dinner.
Yeah. I do have to go
you
to dinner.
a dinner engagement.
Merry Christmas.
I do, but this is
Happy
so
New
much
Year.
fun that I'm like, what else is happening?
Yeah, but I don't want your parents screaming at me.
Thank you so much for checking in with us. Wow, I'm excited to see what else we got going. Let's Fika.
Tinkerbell
Yes, and I'm
Channel.
excited. I'm gonna follow up with both of you because I'm ready to Fika. So let's Fika.
All right.
Yes.
Stay safe, honey. Love you.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Wish
Happy
you
New
blessings
Year.
upon blessings. Bye.
Happy Fika.
All the way from Sweden.
Pretty cool. Everyone talks to you. Let's Fika. At IKEA.
Fika at IKEA. That's awesome.
From Frank. Because IKEA is Swedish.
It is?
Oh my God.
No, it's
More
not.
information.
No, it's not. Is it? IKEA Swedish?
Come on, Freddie.
That's Swedish.
You got to
They
go
even
there
sell
for the Swedish
meatballs
meatballs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was Swedish meatballs in IKEA?
Yes.
They have them there?
Yes, they do.
there. Little cafeteria.
I've only been to IKEA one time and they threw me out.
That's why. Okay. Whack-a-mole. Now we're going to take a commercial
Wait
break.
a minute, hold it. Everybody here knows IKEA Swedish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knew that? You didn't know that. Thank you. You knew,
Jay didn't know
you knew
for
that. You knew that there's Silent Night?
No.
No. So, you know, it
I
ain't
come
only
here
me.
to be enlightened.
What?
He's being
I'm here to be
I can
enlightened.
tell you're floating. And Michelle, you knew?
I knew. Some people put IKEA cabinets in their homes.
She's in real
And
estate.
Some
Kalaya,
of us
you-
are part of the 1%, and then
And you
there's
knew?
the rest.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Some of the hardest furniture, from what I understand, to put together.
Yes.
I usually do
Definitely.
it backwards because
yes.
I look at the picture,
I've
and
heard.
the picture is the image
Yeah.
of what you build.
It's not easy.
You know, like when they put our fountain together, there's 2 screws.
Yeah, how come these screws are missing? It's what keeps it all together. So don't move the fountain.
All right, let's take a commercial break. More to come on the other side of the 1 o'clock hour. We've got some music, some fun. Let us know what you're doing for New Year's. 888-994-4995 Studio A.
You got to say hi to the people on LinkedIn.
Hi to all our friends on LinkedIn. Our new platform is very cool. And we get to go to Sweden as well. You know, I saw what you guys put in the chat last night. You probably didn't even see it.
I didn't even understand it.
More to come. We'll talk off air. We'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new CareWatch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The CareWatch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. The CareWatch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your CareWatch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Free as a bird in the sky, that is what you are.
I'm reading it for her so she understands it.
And he still doesn't like the word.
Patches do help with memory.
He needs a patch.
Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have, the world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for
Hi, I'm Greg.
Wow. Wow. It is a jet game. Wow.
That wrap up was
I'm
nice.
gonna tell you, them Eagles better win it all.
Is that the one that C Square did? Nice job, Chelsea. Wow. Very cool.
I was good until the end.
Swedish meatballs from IKEA.
They have a flag?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Swedish flag.
The Swedish colors.
I know it's a Swedish flag. I didn't know IKEA was Swedish, okay?
Johnny's contemplating.
Johnny, you got a song for us? Swedish Kia.
He's got something.
Swedish songs, I don't know.
Make one up.
Oh, yeah. You think Kia is from IKEA?
Abba's from IKEA.
You think you can buy a Kia at IKEA?
What?
Can you buy a Kia at IKEA?
What's a Kia?
A car.
KIA?
KIA?
No.
I heard they're going to start selling cars on Amazon, though. Really? That's what I heard this morning. Can you even imagine?
I heard that.
I'll order a Tesla.
I heard that Amazon is buying all the streaming platforms. All the streaming platforms. You're going to have to go through them to stream. This is
Can you
getting
imagine?
crazy.
Like Amazon started with an idea in his garage, and now Amazon has taken over the world.
But they've done some wise investments.
It's pretty unbelievable.
It's like the
and they don't
boys.
pay taxes
How do you know that?
because they released it last year that they have a lot of write-offs.
Well, they invest a lot of money into the community.
Exactly.
They play the game and they don't make the rules. It's like the boys. They have this show on Thursday nights.
The boys.
Where they have him.
We the boys.
And I wanted to get a catch up because I saw your show last night and I saw you had that the camera guy who was very well spoken. He had his 10-year-old, soon to be 10-year-old with him. And I wanted to understand where you wanted to head in the new year, your concept of what you want the Artist Loft to do.
Well, the whole idea of the Artist Loft is to highlight artists and have them share their stories and what are some of the hurdles that they've had to overcome, because there are a lot of people out there and you know we like to focus a lot on kids, right, that might be thinking, oh wow, you know, I would love to do that, you know, and oh, but that's too hard, and you know, all this other stuff, and show them that, listen, you know, yeah, anything worth doing is going to be hard, right?
But that's the overall goal.
Yeah,
You want kids to be in the sphere of things and everything else.
Yeah.
But what is because you got to
It's an
take steps
educational
to
thing.
get there. So for the coming year, what's your first step to getting closer to that goal?
Well, okay, so I think the type of guests that we want to have on the show. All right. So, like for example, I'm good friends with Adrian Armante, who played Esteban the bellhop on Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Through him, I've met other Disney actors that they can bring stuff to, like, you know, another level, right? At the opening night of Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, I had the chance to speak to director Robert Schwartzman and writer Brett Ryland, who together created the film The Good Half with Nick Jonas and, you know, a bunch of other people. And they've agreed to be on the show. So now we can bring the knowledge level and everything else up another level. You know, we want to make this, you know, a talk show with people coming on that other people are going to recognize. Say, oh yeah, let's hear what they have to say.
And hopefully we could try to expand it to maybe a weekly show, and then maybe we can get more entertainment on the show as well. Some performances.
Silent Night.
Silent but deadly.
Johnny's raising
Now
his hand,
I get Richard, because Richard, movie, plays, things of that nature, that background is there. And some of the people that he's introduced us to, like Alicia and them people, and he knows them too, they have that background. But on Frank's side, it's a different cookie in the cookie bag, because Frank, he's an author, he does different things. I know that Frank wants to try to get the movies back, making movies back in Florida, so we talked a little bit about that.
So
but what is your, I understand, I get him because of his background. Tell me what you want, because of your background, what you want.
Well, I'd like to highlight more authors and maybe get more writers on the show and more people behind the camera instead of in front of the camera. So, like last night, Dan he's behind the camera. So, we want to highlight more of the complete aspect of the entertainment and artists.
And in doing that, we would be raising more awareness to Florida Arts Network and getting it. We want to get it out there. I'm working on a couple of grants that I think would I can't really say anything about them right now.
But
yeah,
we could go. We
Don't
could
tell
go.
Freddie.
We could go worldwide on some of the grants.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know it's fingers crossed.
Fingers
you know,
crossed.
we're hoping
Very
if we can get these grants, it's gonna be pretty big.
Does Frank help you write them?
Well, we actually have somebody that is helping us with the grants.
Nice.
So
who's going to be a future guest in the next couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's been on the Brooklyn Cafe.
He was on a cafe.
Yeah, Alex Moreno.
Alex Moreno.
Oh, okay.
He was here.
Yeah, and he works with a lot of kids as well. So that's the thing is that's our focus is these kids.
Alex is great. And he works with, was he NBC, CBS? He's down with one of the big affiliates.
Yeah,
I think. Down in Miami.
he's done some work. I think with CBS.
CBS.
I think. I'm not sure.
He
But
was
you know
so
me,
great.
you know, like.
I know. He went to Art Basel last year, and he called us, and he said, "I'm here at Art Basel. Is there anyone you want me to interview while I'm down here?
Yeah.
I've got my film. I'll do what I got to do, and I'll just represent you," which was amazing.
It was.
So he interviewed Ken Bieberman for us, which was really fantastic. So nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
Nice guy. All right, so that's what we're doing with Editor's Desk. Jay, we got to bring back your show. You, Jay. You, Jay.
There's no other J in here.
Look here, I have another. We got to bring back something with your art as well and get you back and designing and doing.
I would be more than willing to, to be back into the process here, because it's, it's great. I'm still doing artwork. I haven't, it's just that I've had a lot of things I've been sidetracked with, but I'm still creating artwork. My latest being I did a picture for my granddaughter. She is a big Formula One racing enthusiast, So I did a picture of a Formula One car.
Oh, cool.
You know, and it's great. You know,
People get floored when they see your artwork in here. And everybody, it's funny when you're telling, that's pencil art, they get closer to it. Some people are like this. I'm like, what, are you going to eat it? You're going to lick it? What's the matter with you? It's true. He says, I can't believe it because it looks like a photography. It looks like a picture. It looks like...
And the picture that you did for me, I have it hanging in my hallway. It's just so spectacular. I think if only I had my hair and I looked like that. But I love seeing me through Jay's eyes. It's a bit
And it's funny because I spoke to somebody that does make movies. You know, when I go to the movies of Del Rey, she always has somebody there, and this guy makes movies as a director. And they talk about how they set the set, how specific they are in setting this thing for a movie. The colors, the clothing, everything has to be a certain way for it to be appealing. The music, all of this stuff behind the scenes, exactly what Frank was talking about. How major it is to have these pieces. And then they hire somebody, if they have to reshoot something, it's his job to make sure it looks the same, identical. And they put it one on top of the other, a picture on top of a picture, and they outline it to make sure everything's in the right direction, everything looks in the right. So it's really important, because a lot of people, they laugh at me about all the colors on the set and everything else. And they notice, right? And I laugh at them. I says, well, did you notice? Oh yeah, how can you not notice? Well, that's the idea, isn't it? It's to get your attention. To grab and hold your attention is harder than just to get your attention and then you move on. So what you do is amazing. Yeah. You sprinkle a little secret, people, and all of a sudden amazing gets to go to another level.
I guess, like I've said before, there's a lot of background work that goes into doing a picture. It's not just sitting down and just drawing a picture. There's a lot of background. I have to, like the material, I have to think of the colors I want to do. I have to think of what style I want to create it in. I want to, like the picture I did for Dawn was a good example of that. There was so many parts of that I wanted it to all flow together and all be one theme, but also have a nice appeal to it.
Good success story for 2023, Jay, and everything he does. He actually even did something for the head of the tribe, right?
Chief Billy,
I
right?
did the piece. I guess it's on. I haven't been there, but I did the piece that was put on the mausoleum on his mausoleum.
Such an honor that is.
Of all the people,
it was right engraved in his tombstone, right on the granite, which is unbelievable.
That will be there forever.
Forever.
So,
of all the people that he could have picked, he picked you. I mean, that's an amazing fact in itself. Another amazing fact last night, Louise from Making Money with Laura.
County.
No, Laura. I'm sorry, Making Money with Laura. I find out last night that she is the #1 salesperson for Remax in Florida. Number 11 or 12 or something in the country. In the country.
She's 14 in the state, I think 124 in the country, and #1, in South Florida.
But #1 in South Florida, I was shocked to hear that. I mean, how many people do you know are #1 at anything that they do for a job? And she's numero uno. And I said to her, I says, I'm gonna tell you, I gotta tip my hat, because that's a big, big deal. It really is, if you think about it. Imagine being the #1 musician in Florida. You're like Michael Jackson. How would that make you feel?
How would it make me feel? Well, you have to, I mean, I don't know what I'm chasing here. I'm not after that. I'm not after accolades, man.
He's so humble.
I'm really not.
Yeah, very humble.
Yeah, I don't. That's not my goal. That's not it.
But there's so many great things we're going to do in 2024. We're going to start a music show with Johnny and new songwriters, original songwriters, which is going to be fantastic.
Thank you. The Song Studio. We're looking to call it the Song Studio.
I love that idea.
I'm over the moon about this project, and with your help and Freddie's help and guidance, we can make this happen. Much like Richie's Artist Loft, and Frank Sartisloff.
Yep.
We're looking to zero in on musicians and creators,
Now,
songwriters.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you want to share what happened with Positive Direction. You
Yeah,
want to share that?
Yeah, I'll share that.
Because, you know, and if you're paying attention to this on the radio tonight, or you're just listening on social media, I just want you to listen. He was not paid to say this. This he brought to me. I was not aware of what happened. He's going to explain what happened. But I got to tell you, that's another moment I got to tip my hat.
Well, I'm grateful for all of it, because this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to take people who are not in the limelight, not number one in South Florida or chasing all these things. And there's a lot of people out there working very hard, heartfelt creators who deserve a spot, who have music that deserves to be heard. And it's like a pinhole of the amount of music that actually gets on the air. So thanks to you, Positive Direction, which is my theme song, and it's my theme for life, has been played here many times. And I actually received an ASCAP check with unknowns to me.
Amazing.
They sent me a check.
How cool is
They
that?
sent me a check for a couple $100 if they were like playing the song all over. I don't know where it's going, who's hearing it, where, what stations are picking it up or whatever. And I haven't had anything like that. I've been writing songs for a while, so I'm in the same places as the people I hope to have on the show. So
And you got a check.
and that'll never change, because you know you're always on the low end when you're creating something. You don't have an idea in the world where this is going to go.
Sure.
So it's you're shooting arrows into the air, and
But it's an amazing
I'm grateful,
fact.
and I'm stoked. The reaction, I put some ads out, and reactions I'm getting from songwriters who are also unknown. They're going to come out of the garage and say, "Hey, maybe I'll play my song in public."
Absolutely.
And I go, "Yeah,
and
let's go."
And it's amazing because we play your song on the morning show, and we send shows up to Atlanta. It gets to play now all the way from the Keys all the way to Fort Pierce. So when your song plays, like you let us off today, and this show plays at the radio level, it's going to be heard with
I
10
hear you.
million subscribers.
And that's such a blessing. That's a blessing to me, and hope for all of us.
But it was amazing when you told me this. I said, you know something? He's right. The show that he wants to do will help the community get heard.
Can we use the sound booth as a set?
We cannot.
Why?
Yeah, we can.
I can't see a downside to it.
Absolutely. I think there's a lot of good sides to this thing. We can mix it professionally if they wanted it as well. There's a lot of different parts that go with this, and there's video. See, one of the things that we offer that's a little bit different on the musicians is we could do a video for them on the song as well, like Josh did for Double C, Triple C. He did that video, and that video.
Oh, I thought he was calling in today.
I thought so too. Maybe I'll text him because we got a few minutes. That video was tremendous as well.
They want to put a video together for Positive Direction.
Yep.
So when we play it on air, we have something to look at also.
I'm an open book. I am not, I'm all for it. With your
It'd
help.
be kind of cool if we can combine that with Ed's piece.
Well, that's
You know what?
another.
I'm going to say something right now. I wrote Positive Direction. I look at it as if one of the political parties who are running for office, or a local guy, I don't even care who it is, what it is, if they use it as a theme song for their campaign, they would
Be
win.
a home run. It'll be a home run.
And
Very
now I
true.
dropped the
Absolutely.
mic. Now that was the drop the mic moment.
I wish you a lot of luck with the political part of it, but it's
There's no downside to it. It's just about moving our
Well,
world.
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I want to use it as a theme song for us entering next year. And everything that we want to encompass and push it out there on the radio, all we want to do with the radio, everything we want to do with everybody in this room, want to increase and make it bigger. And that's the theme song. There
Well,
was
let's wait 1 second, because I'm waiting on a patent. I'm waiting on a trademark for the for Positive Direction.
I believe you
It's going
because
to be my trademark.
I believe
That's
you.
it.
I think it's a great song.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Love you guys.
During COVID, there was a song that Kendra sang. Remember?
Hope, the Song of Hope.
Song
yeah.
of Hope.
We
And
played that too.
And the president's wives, all the president's wives got together, and they were looking for a song to play on a video to explain to people there's another side to there's a lighter side coming. Hang in there, don't despair. I mean, meanwhile, we had thousands of people dying around us because of COVID. And I submitted it to a friend of mine who has political ties in Washington, and she came in second. And that song should have been number one, because the song that they picked was a Mary Mary song. I get it, but the Hope song, in my estimation, is fantastic, and it didn't get the same press. That's why I'm really excited about this.
Freddie, you're building up a stable of, you could put out a CD or a playlist from Brooklyn Cafe of all these people. I mean, that's a on Spotify, on Apple Music.
Good idea.
Use Brooklyn Cafe TV Music.
Oh, I like. Josh, you got that? Yeah, take notes, Josh.
That's why.
Josh, you ready?
That's why, Mr. Silent.
Let's
at
go,
the end of
baby.
January, which I'm going to invite all my friends to come and play some of this stuff, because that person has an ear, and if they like it, watcha. That's all I got to say.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got to talk to the ladies in the house. We got Michelle, we got Luis. See what's happening with their shows going forward
Absolutely.
into 2024.
Absolutely.
More to come. Get some pizza. It's Pizza-Rica Friday. If you're having a New Year's party or you're just recovering on New Year's Day, check out Pizza-Rica. Give them a call, located right here on Southwest 20th Street and 2nd Avenue. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show sent you. We'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing, what's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Brooklyn Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out, thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Today, we're going to talk about our Freedom Patch. This is the world's first and only drug-free, non-invasive, and non-electrical pain patch. To understand how the Freedom Patch works and delivers pain relief, we need to understand a little bit about the neuromatrix of pain and how it works. Every physical, emotional, and psychological function has a neural code that controls and regulates it. The various brain regions and signals that help manage pain are called the neuromatrix of pain. Sometimes these signals get stuck, damaged or corrupted. This leads to poor pain management. Leading studies show that a well-functioning neuromatrix with synchronized signals can lead to reduced pain. So, how do we help the neuromatrix of pain work better? Easy. Just peel and apply the Freedom Patch to where we are feeling the pain. That could be our shoulder, neck, arm, leg, knee, back, or even hip. The Freedom Super Patch has this intricate and special pattern of ridges. It's like a QR code. We already know that our skin absorbs and transmits information from many different types of stimulation, including light, heat, and cold. With the Freedom Super Patch, the skin uses our sense of touch to absorb and transmit the information. When these ridges in the pattern come in contact with our skin, they stimulate skin sensors that generate and send a very complex signal to our brain that helps balance the neuromatrix of pain. A recent study shows the Freedom Patch helped significantly reduce pain for people within minutes. In fact, the study shows that the Freedom Patch helps with pain from arthritis, myofascial, musculoskeletal, and neuropathy. The Freedom Super Patch is a scientific breakthrough that is FDA registered and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Just imagine less pain without drugs or related risks. The Freedom Patch is an amazing solution for immediate drug-free pain relief.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Sitting on a park bench one day, you came down and sat next to me. You had my heart fluttering, baby, like a pair of butterfly wings. I seemed to talk for hours about everything we knew. And when you went away, baby, Lord, right then I knew that there's only one woman for me. You showed me things I'd never seen. Oh, baby, you drive me crazy. There's only one woman for me. It's been 2 years, baby. Oh, you're standing there. I see the love in your eyes, wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, the love we shared. And I knew in my heart, baby, none would ever compare. And there's only one woman for me. You showed me things I'd never seen. You drive me crazy, and there's only one woman for me. We talk for hours, made love on the beach. You are my dream, my only fantasy. Then one summer day, my darling, you went away. You flew up to heaven, you see, got your own pair of wings. Though it broke my heart, I remember everything you taught. There would never be another woman that could mend his heart. And there's only one woman for me. You show me things I never seen. Whoa, baby, you drive me crazy. And there's only one woman for me. You show me things I never seen. Whoa, baby, you drive me crazy. And there's only one woman for me. There's only one woman for me. There's only one woman for me. There's only one woman for me.
Why not? Why?
Garcia, they want you to set up the NDI so they can show the kids in Studio A.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be where we are without our crew. And a lot of our crew is home on winter break. We've got some new crew coming in on the other side of the break, but our core keeps us going. We got, what do we call them? The Three Amigos. We got the Three Amigos and C Squared in there, and Go To, and Grace is coming back next semester, and some of you know, some of you don't, but most of our productions are run by interns from the local universities. So this is a continuing education program for them to get experience in the field, hands-on experience, run the shows, run the audio, do the social media, and all of it. Some are out of school, but some are really getting their first taste of a production studio in school.
That's true.
Because this generation that's in school, they are COVID kids. They went to high school or college during COVID, which meant everything went virtual for them. And for them to get an internship that allows them to do more than just get coffee. And that's our Flat Freddy, like Flat Stanley. He goes around with us wherever Freddy doesn't show up.
So that's the NDI?
That's it.
That's the best they could have come up
Do you
with?
remember I took that when Alana won Miss South Florida Fair and you didn't come? So I took you with me.
This has to be Garcia.
Of course it is.
Because Garcia does all sorts of funny things.
So our crew is amazing. So if you're in the studio or you see some posts, just thank them for what they do, because they're all here for credit or experience and doing their thing, making it all right in the world.
Making it all happen.
Right,
as
giving
they
us
say.
all hope that we can keep going. And Thursday night, we had Josh was here all day yesterday with us. Andrew came in to run the Thursday night shows, and Louise was here last night. The boys were here for the Thursday night show, and Louise did a nice job with All County.
Second longest production I've owned, Sarah being first. You and Your Doctor is second under Lou, is now under Delroy, John, and Louise is the host on that show. She does a marvelous job, and last night was no exception. And
does
she's
on the
gotten
fly.
better.
Yes.
I remember asking Louise flat out, come and do this. I said, Louise, here's a mic. She says, what do you want me to do with this? Just go up there and do it.
But Louise, you've done a great job. Are you enjoying doing it?
I enjoy it. You know, I love learning from doctors. I've worked with doctors my whole career in sales. And so for me, it's just a different aspect where I actually get to learn about them and, you know, what their experience is. And, you know, I love learning just biohacking. I love learning, you know, their experience of the health aspect. And it's been a great opportunity. Thank you, Freddie, for seeing something in me that I did not necessarily see. You believed in me, so thank you so much. I
You mean you didn't
appreciate.
see- Of course you saw it. You wouldn't have said yes if you didn't see it. Of course you knew you could do this.
I said no the first time.
You said no.
I said no, and
Dawn said no for 4 years. I'm
I
used to
said
that.
no. Oh, really?
I'm like the
Okay.
no guy. That, yeah, you know, shut up, you. Shut up,
said
you.
no. I
Shut
said
up,
no.
you.
I gotta stay away from that, boy.
Yeah, stay far away.
Uh-huh. How long her nose really knows. We always come around at some point.
Eventually we do, right?
Eventually we come around. Uh-huh. But you've done a great job
Thank
with that.
you so much.
Last night we had a few connection issues
Couple of glitches.
on the other side, but you handled it like a pro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So nice job as
I
always.
learned from the best.
You just got to flow, right? You just got to go with it and do what
Absolutely,
you got a phone call? Oh, we got Triple C on the phone.
How many C's does it take to?
Hello?
How many C's do you
Three.
take? 1, 2, or 3?
Well, it's CC Clevenger. That's why I call Triple C.
How are you doing? How are you and Colleen?
We're doing pretty good. It's snowing here in Kingsport.
It's 98 degrees
we're,
here at
We're
Beachwood.
making it. We're a lot of different things. A lot of different things going on now. We're both teachers.
Congratulations.
Are you
what
there?
are you teaching? Yeah, what are you teaching?
Oh, okay. Well, I am a teacher for special needs at middle school, Robinson Middle School in Kingsport, and Colleen teaches math, science, and English at Robinson Middle.
Wow, amazing. And how's the music going?
Yeah, and music is doing really well. We have 2 releases getting ready to come out, one March 1st, one September, and I have 7 more. We're in the studio right now in Kingsport, Bristol, and we're doing a 2nd album now. So we have 2 bands. We have Triple C and the Demon Railroad that does acoustic shows, and we have Recover featuring Triple C that's full band, and we're doing shows all around. And then during the summer, I'm going to be in Chicago, and we're going back to Vegas. And we did an opening party for Rod Stewart out there about 3 months ago.
Wow. Nice. That's amazing. How'd that go for you? They're all going, wow. What a gig for you.
It was awesome. I mean, the weather was wonderful. We did the show. We didn't realize that Rod Stewart was in town. But when they said they needed somebody to fill in, I said, yes, let's go. So, you know, I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to play for anybody. So we had a great time while we were out there.
Are you enjoying Tennessee?
I do. I miss the weather in Florida. But Tennessee is home, and we ride our motorcycles as much as possible. We had them out yesterday, even though it was 30 degrees outside.
How much snow do you have?
But how much, what now?
Snow is on the floor.
Oh, it's just flurrying at the moment. It's not accumulating right now. But it's coming down pretty good today. This is one of the first days it started snowing.
Well, it's winter, getting ready.
I gotta go to the beach this afternoon.
Yeah, we're ready to come back to Florida and do some shows. That's what we're aiming for.
That would be great. And I see you got a new puppy.
We do. His name is Harley, because we named him after the new Harley Davidson I got for Christmas. And he actually is an Australian Shepherd mixed with Pit Bull mixed with some other stuff.
Wow.
But he is not a demon like the other one. The other one's still the demon. Harley is very well trained already. He's only 2 months old. He already knows how to sit. He knows how to stay. He's crate trained already. So we lucked out on this one. So.
Yeah, Australian Shepherds are very smart. And, you know, Josh is a pit bull
Yes,
also.
yes,
They
he
love
is very.
them.
Josh is a pit bull?
And he is
Jack.
constantly holding his own against Little Joy. So that's a good thing to see too.
And how's Colleen feeling?
I'm gonna put her on so she can say hi to you. There you go.
Hi, Dawn and Freddie. How are you?
We're great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I had my 1-year post-op visit with my neurologist, so things are going well. He's kind of released me. We're actually meeting him in the gym to do some strengthening exercises that'll help keep me healthy. And then I just kind of took a different career path due to some circumstances, and basically my job was killing me. So we all knew that. So I just decided to go back to school, get my master's, and I'm teaching at Robinson and absolutely love it.
Fantastic. What are you getting your master's in?
Education.
Congratulations.
And my concentration is chemistry.
Very nice. Of course. She did water treatment plants. Of course it's chemistry. She's got to stick with what she knows.
Yes, it is.
Well, we would love to see you guys. We miss you. Always love to have your music here and
Yeah.
to have you join us.
Right. And now what I'm doing now with CC is I'm actually doing some of his backups, harmonies. And I actually played on the new song that's going to be coming out September 2nd called Whiskey Woman. So that was pretty exciting. to be in the studio and be on that song.
Very nice. Very cool. Thank you guys so much for checking in. Did you have a nice Christmas? I know you got a Harley.
We did. Well, I didn't get a Harley. I have my other Harley. I have the trike, but he got a newer 2022 Harley, so he's pretty happy with that. And got to see the family from all sorts, Alabama, Wisconsin. We all met in near Knoxville and hung out with family, and then hung out with Charlie's mom and dad on Christmas Day. And so we had a lot of fun, and puppies keeping us busy for sure.
Well, enjoy. Happy 2024. We say 2024 we got through 2023. 2024 has got to be better for sure.
That's right. And we're looking forward to it. And we're actually talking about planning a trip down there again here in the next couple months.
We would love
We need
that.
to get some shows put together with Jimmy.
Just stay in touch with us.
I'll give you back to CC so he can close out for you.
Perfect.
You guys have fun, and we love you.
Love you too, honey.
She has that twang.
The Tennessee twang.
All right, hey guys.
Oh, happy
yeah,
New
the
Year
Tennessee
to you
twang.
guys.
You always got to get it when you're up here.
Happy New Year, Cece and Colleen and all the puppies. We miss you guys. Love you. And as always, come visit us.
Absolutely, we'll be down soon to see our family down there. So you guys have a happy New Year, and we love you all, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds great. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
That's Johnny. Not Kenny.
We read your mind. We knew what you meant.
But deadly. All right. Good to talk to you guys. Bye-bye. I'm trying to keep rocking and rolling over here.
You're doing a great job.
This is really good.
Yes, it is. We're going to check in with Michelle because Michelle Sadowski.
I don't know her last-
Sadownik, sorry, that's Mike
What's her
Sadowski.
last name?
Sadownik.
Forget about it. Michelle
The
is
host
good
of
enough.
The New View. She was like an OG, and we want to try and get this back up and rolling for 2024?
Yes, I'm really excited. I'm hoping that Freddie can help find some new partners for me, and we can come up with some really good topics. We talk about, we have conversations about real things that are happening in the world, and we are very truthful about the conversations that we have, and I'm just staying positive that we can recreate it again and get it back on track. And I think we air on Friday nights.
Yeah. Friday nights
Is
at
that
7:30.
Friday?
Friday nights at 7:30. And the amazing thing about that show is that we tried it to see how it worked out, and then the radio station was asking for it. Where is it? Where is it? Why isn't it back? Where is it? But you have to have the right chemistry, the right players to get that one to work, because it could be a little hot.
And consistency is what you need.
It's a little pepperish, you know? That's a little pepper.
Salt and pepper. But it was a great show, The New View. It was you and Afua and Carolina, and we've had some great hosts trying that one out. So we'll see what
Yep.
happens in 2024.
We'll get it up and running.
How's real estate going for you?
Real estate is great. It's super busy. I'm looking forward to 2024. I had a really good year last year, despite the economy. There's still a lot of cash buyers out there. There are still people that want homes and will buy with a mortgage, even though the rates are a little bit high. They're expecting a little drop in the rates, but all in all, I've had a great year, and I'm pretty proud of myself and my consistency, and I'm looking forward to next year.
Nice. Very nice. Real estate, all the growing up stuff.
Hopefully it
Everyone
comes
tired
back.
of being an adult? Anyone tired of being doing this adulting thing?
I'll let you know when I get there.
You know, sometimes to be rich, I got to tell you, just have some fun and do your thing. Hang out at concerts. Get paid to hang out at concerts.
I gotta tell you, they're sending me videos from New York City.
Oh.
Frankie, sending me videos.
Is it snowing?
Yeah, it's snowing. But that's not the point. The point is they're sending me videos of artists that want to be recognized. They want to be known and everything else. So I'll share these with Mr. Silent. But it goes to show you that people that are watching actually want to be able to participate in what Johnny's putting together. So We'll see what happens.
And Frank, what's happening with the latest book? I know it went on hold a little bit because of Chris is
Still
recovering.
on hold. She thinks she's going to get back to it probably in the next week or two. It should be out, I would guess, maybe 6 weeks. She's almost done with it, so.
And you've got how many other books in the pipeline
5.
that have already been written?
Yeah. 5 more that have already been written. So.
What part are they? Part of the series or part
Yeah,
of the
all
Jack
part of
Stenhouse?
the rest of the books are all part of the detective series, Jack Stenhouse detective series.
5
That'll
others.
end that series.
That's amazing.
It's going to go take a little twist. He's going to become a PI instead of a detective, and it's going to be more of a noir feel.
More things to come.
I was going to ask you, you think that movies based on books, because a lot of them are based on books, the draw is if somebody invests their money. Like I notice a lot of actors now are putting their money up. Like Clooney, he did the one with the rowboat, with the rowing at the college.
Yeah, the boat, the crew.
He directed it, and he also put the money into it. I noticed that the actors now are beginning to put their monies into the movies to get it accomplished. Whereas the movie houses right now are taking a look at whether or not they want to do them. They're going more independent, and then they roll the dice to see if you put up $1 million, $100 million, whatever, and you get back whatever, you're way ahead of the game. Do you find that that's what's going on right now in the industry?
Well, I think the industry, the movie industry, has been going through some changes over the past few years anyway. I think there's more focus on indie projects that don't have that $200 million budget, but still happen to do well in the box office. Years back, Paranormal Activity. That was an indie film that was made for under $20,000. I don't remember the exact budget. And it premiered at Sundance Film Festival. And Steven Spielberg saw it, bought the rights to it for I forget how many millions of dollars, and then made even more millions of dollars, off the franchise because it did so well. So, but a lot of the movies that you're seeing in the theaters, a lot of them have started out as indie projects.
Really?
And I think there's a big push towards streaming.
Oh, yeah, that's the big.
They're going straight to Netflix.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think that's great, but there are still some movies that you want to watch in the theater on the big screen. Like when I saw Maverick, Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yeah.
Movies like that, you have to see those on the big screen. But for the most part, the watching a movie on a 60, 70, 75-inch TV that you're 6 feet away from, in the comfort of your home, and you can pause it, if you have to take a quick
go to the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. Shower.
Stay
Well,
warm.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of movies you're watching
I
at
don't know
home.
what kind of movies you're watching.
Did he say shower?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of movies is
What kind of movies you watching? What kind of movie you watching?
So yeah, I think the movie industry is just going through a lot of changes, and then the whole thing with AI, that's why we had the SAG-AFTRA had and the Writers Guild had those strikes for months and months and months because of AI.
I think because of COVID, between COVID and then the writer's strike and then the SAG strike, like Richard was saying, a lot of the actors now are saying, why do I need to go through the big production company? I'll just, these multi-million-dollar actors, the multi-millionaire actors, they just funded themselves.
Yeah.
If you find
they get a small little production company, funded themselves, and make a movie.
Well, if you find an actor, like a Clooney or somebody, and they like your script or whatever, and they fund the movie, I mean, they're going to buy the rights from you. You're gonna get your pound of flesh. Everybody in the movie gets paid. And then all of a sudden it goes on in the movies and it goes boom. They're way ahead of the game. I think that the actors have gotten smart.
Yeah.
Now they're part of the equation as opposed to just being hired.
Yeah.
And it's funny because if you need movie stuff production, this year also, we got to see the kids do Peach Wine.
Sure.
And I'm going to tell you something. Don't take it for granted because they're in school that they can't produce a movie.
True.
They can. And I'll put them up against some companies that they pay thousands and thousands of dollars, and it was a mess. Because we saw that too in 2023.
Did you say G-Star?
I'm
Peach
sorry?
Wine.
Peach Wine.
Oh, I thought you said
G-Star's a high school here. I know they work with media as well.
Yeah, G-Star. In fact, G-Star has an amazing soundstage. I
Where
remember
is it?
when they first opened it. I had the opportunity to go and take a tour of the soundstage, and it is just absolutely amazing. And guess what? Indie filmmakers can use that soundstage and have all that stuff right at their fingertips. Now it still costs money, but you don't have to go to one of these big production houses and with a $150-200 million budget to make a good movie anymore. You don't.
This we can do right here.
You got to have a good movie, a good script, and you got to have the smart player. Somebody comes along in the book that you wrote and they want to fund it and do it. That's the new game in town. And with streaming, we know somebody in New York, that's all he does. And he streams with Amazon and all these other players. He wants to work with us. We have to call him, by the way. He wants to work with us because he has, 200 shows, movies in the can that he says, what do you want to do with these? What do I want to do with these?
Yeah.
I want to put it all over South Florida.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens. All I need is the right pair of eyes. And in some cases, just one eye.
More to come. All right, you ready to toast to 2024?
No, before we do that, because we got a few minutes, I want to thank everybody. Some people could not come, like J.C. Dreesen. I want to thank her for doing a marvelous job on the J.C. Dreesen show. Concerts, things that she pushed us out of our element. We had the kids doing video and everything else. So thank you to J.C. Dreesen and her husband, Steve. That's his name, right? Who else? We have, who else didn't come? Denise and Keith from Pickleball, they did not show up. Joe Rubo from the Sixth Borough as well. And Mag Chop and Mr. Music, Kenny. And of course, Kenny Love, who will be, is not feeling well still. And Kenny Love will have his show
There
today
it is,
at
the
3
Florida
o'clock.
Love Show, today at 3 o'clock.
Everybody knows the Florida Love Show. Everywhere we go, do you know this guy, Kenny Love? Yeah, we produce. He goes, what? So yes, he is produced right in this studio as well. Who else we got?
Eva from My Patch Queen. She's in Indianapolis.
My Patch Queen Eva, that probably changed my life.
Which is amazing. Sarah Spiritual.
Sarah Spiritual, I've had her for 6 years.
Making Money with Laura Sanders.
Making Money with Laura, which we touched on as
Sally
well.
Bernard, Call Me Zena.
Call Me Zena, which if you look at her numbers, I can't believe it. It's just exploding off the charts.
And of course, Gypsy Soul. Find your inner gypsy.
Denise, our Gypsy Soul, which we're going to have a little mirror with Gypsy Soul. Catch your gypsy and look in the mirror, and that's who you are.
And our latest show, brand new show called Sunscape Boca Raton Age Well at Sunscape, which is an assisted living and memory care, brand new in Boca Raton for your loved ones right off of Boca Rio and between Palmetto and Glade. So go check that out also.
And we're doing
Beautiful
something
facility.
there March
19th?
Nin-
No, 21st, sorry.
March 21st. We're going to be there. You guys are all invited. and
Another
we'll be
art show, Jay.
March 21st. And we're going to be
Looking
doing some
forward to that.
production that night. Your show will be produced the same thing we did the first time over there
And
as well.
Louise will be there, all our Thursday night lineups. So a lot of things coming out, but 2024, hopefully a better year for everybody, a year of better health and wealth and happiness.
So you want to toast?
We should toast.
We should toast. As the year comes to an end, to health, cheer. Learn from the mistakes. Don't be afraid to make more because that's how you get advance. Thank you for all of you to be part of our family. Partner, 8 years, and we're still going. A lot of people didn't give us 8 minutes,
True that.
but we're still going. I want to thank all of you for coming out today, having a good time. because you all mean very, very much your family, familia.
I'd like to say a big thank you to Don and Fred, because without them, we would not be here.
Thank you
So thank you, Don. Thank you, Fred.
Without
Thank
you, we
Amen
wouldn't
to
be
that.
here. It's just the other way around. Without you, we wouldn't be
True
here.
that,
And I got to give special thanks to the man, the myth, and the legend, Frank, for bringing in that statue, which everybody takes pictures of. She's been a blessing for all of us. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
And to Andrew, man, I don't know how Andrew lifted her, but wow, he's got the strength of Job, I think, to lift her up and get her
he's
here.
a strong dude.
Right?
And to the staff, to
Our
our
crew, yes.
the brew crew, the morning crew, the afternoon and the night crew, to Garcia and the Three Boys, G-Men, Pizza Rica, all of the sponsors that have been on the show. There's just so many who have helped us carry the weight along.
And all our interns, and Josh, and C-Squared, and Grace, and Casey, and I don't
Shorty.
know how many we've had, Shorty, this year alone. And to FAU and Lynn, we couldn't do what we do without you. And of course, to all of you now on 5 platforms, thank you for supporting us and watching us. And
It's worse than the Oscars.
more to come. More to come in 2024.
Salud and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy
Donna.
2024.
Happy New Year.
We will see you. When we'll see you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Happy New Year. Be safe.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.